Okay, we're back. We're back. Oh, y'all do not know how many times I tried to get this started for 5 o'clock, right? So again, it is I, Patricia Shanice from Epiphany, I Am Worth It. And this is our second live on navigating self-love through the fruit of the Spirit. Navigating self-love through the fruit of the Ruach. So, in light of our upcoming event on November 8th, 2025 in Hampton, Virginia, Epiphany, I Am Worth It, we'll be having...
I don't understand.
Epiphany, I Am Worth It, we'll be having our third live discussion panel. Our third live discussion panel on faith, healing, and the journey to self-love. So that will take place on November 8th. So in light of that, I will just be going live. If you missed my last live, you could just go on scroll down my feed, and you will see our previous live where we talked about love, which stems from Galatians. So a brief history or a brief overview of Epiphany, I Am Worth It. Again, Epiphany, I Am Worth It was founded by me, Patricia Shanice Lassiter, in 2024, last year. And at first it was just a t-shirt brand, and then it grew into something more powerful, something that could connect a little more to the people. It was when I went through a season of my life where I had a light bulb go off in me of knowing my worth, knowing who I am, knowing what I was capable of doing. So that through those experiences is what birthed Epiphany, I Am Worth It. It wasn't until earlier this year that I decided that it will be a movement, more than a brand, not just a brand, but a movement where we have live discussion panels so other people from different walks of life with different perspectives can share their epiphany moment. Okay? So, again, I am Patricia Shanice from Epiphany, I Am Worth It. If you want to know more about this movement, more about what we have going on, feel free to go to our website at epiphanyIamworthit.com. So again, this Monday, where we'll be talking about navigating self-love through the fruit of the Ruach, specifically talking about the element of joy. The element of joy, which I believe is crucial and essential to our self-care journey. Is joy. Joy is something that is not conditional. Joy is not what we have based on the person next to us, based on our surrounding, based on the things that we have going on currently. But joy is this inner. It comes from within, and it's always there. Can't nobody take it from you. And it's something that you have to seek Elohim above to have. It's everlasting, and it just shows up wherever you go. So we need to have joy as we start our self-care journey. Developing and starting a self-care journey can be daunting, can be daunting at times because you don't know where to start. And while you're on that road, while you're on that path to discovering who you are and what your purpose is in life, you can kind of lose your happiness along the way because people will not understand you, people will not understand your mission, and people won't see your vision. So you cannot allow that to stop your joy. So when you get your joy from Elohim above, you grab hold to it. Okay? So let me get myself together here. Y'all don't understand. It was a struggle, a slight struggle. Trying to get this live together today. So, joy. We could go to Galatians, book in the Bible, Galatians chapter 22, where it talks about the fruit of the Ruach. The fruit of the Spirit is one fruit with 9 different elements, as I like to call it. One fruit with 9 different flavors, and it's love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, trustworthiness, self-control, and self-control. And we need all of those. We need the embodiment of the entire fruit to start our journey of self-love and to continue it. So, joy. Joy comes from within. It's not conditioned. It's not like happiness. Again, happiness is based upon your environment. Happiness is based upon the people whom you're around. Happiness comes from material things. Happiness comes from what people say to you. Happiness comes from how people treat you. But joy overrides all of that. With joy, you don't necessarily care how people treat you in a way where it will stop you from being who you are. That's that light that just shines ever so bright that people don't understand. If you are, if you once were depressed, if you once were one that was filled with anxiety, if you once were one who had suicidal thoughts, and now when people see you, you just have like the biggest smile on your face. You just shining in everything that you do. That is joy. That is that joy that is unspeakable. That is that unspeakable joy. It's that joy that you cannot explain. It's my trials, my tribulations, my experience that now is enabling me to just have joy, regardless of what my situation is, regardless of who the people are around me. I have this joy that no one gave me and that no one can take it away. So that is an essential element, an essential flavor that you want to have when you start your self-love and your self-care journey. You got to have this. You got to have joy, and you don't want to lose your joy. When you in this journey, a key element, of course, will be prayer. Will be prayer. You have to pray and stay in communication with the Most High, Elohim, and He is the one who fills you up with joy. So as long as you have that communion, that fellowship with Him, can't nobody touch your joy. And it's a wonderful thing to have. So, because Elohim, He is love, He is kindness, He is joy, He is the Spirit, He is the fruit of the Spirit. So if we have communication with Him, then we have the joy that we need to get through our trials, our tribulations, and just whatever it is that life is going. Joy isn't shaken by our emotions or situations. It's not shaken. Can't nobody shake your joy or get you out your mood or tell you about a situation that's going to alter your overall experience for the day or for the night. It's not like that. With joy, things just roll away, like nothing sticks, because we believe in that whatever is good, whatever is good, and whatever is of a good report, that is what we tune into. That is what we allow to take us on through our day. So when we have joy, we are cleansing ourselves from all negativity, all whether it be people, places, or things. We just remove that out of our life and we pursue peace. That's the direction we go after. We pursue peace. Why? Because when you have peace, you have joy. It all connects in itself. It all goes hand in hand. So these are elements that you need when you are starting your self-care journey. It's so many things that people don't know where to start, but if I can encourage you today, I will tell you to start with the fruit of the Spirit. Read Galatians chapter 5 and scroll on, read on down to verse 22, and it will tell you about the fruit of the Spirit. And that's what we need, not only as believers, but as everyday human beings in our everyday life. We need to be endowed with the fruit of the Spirit. And joy is one of those flavors that just burst in your mouth and just burst in any environment that you are in. With your joy, you change the atmosphere in people. You change the atmosphere of the environment. you are the atmosphere changer, because you come in with this light that is just so radiant that who can ignore it? Who can ignore you? And they just wonder, like, well, that girl was so happy. That man was so happy. All he did was just smile the whole time. Because when we love ourselves, as Yahushua will tell us to do in Matthew chapter 22, when we love ourselves, that's all we can do is smile. That's all we have is a joy and excitement, because Elohim is love. So if we love him, then we have to love ourselves, because it doesn't go any other way but that way. To love him is to love yourself, and to love yourself is to love your neighbor. Yahushua told us in Matthew to love your neighbor as yourself, and that's one of the core missions of Epiphany. I am worth it. Is for us to love ourselves, not more than we love others. I mean, not any less than we love others. Not loving others more than we love ourselves, because that can ignite depression. That can ignite anxiety. That can ignite low self-esteem, because you're pouring so much of yourself and other people that you don't have anything left for yourself. And quite frankly, I believe that's biblically incorrect when Yahushua would say love your neighbor as yourself. So I can't give them what I don't have. So you just give it naturally. Love, joy, peace, happiness, patience, temperance, long suffering. That's not a fruit, but you'll understand it as you go on. You know, that all of that embodies who we are. I mean, that's just, and it will overflow naturally. It will overflow naturally. You will have it, and people will know that it comes from Elohim above. So as we continue our journey, and as we start our journey, connect to the source, connect to Elohim, because he's the source of our life. He is who we need as we continue this journey and start this journey, so we can have that joy. And that joy is something, again, that I said that man can't give you, and man can't take it away. Man can't give it to you. Man can't take it away. It's what you have from within. It comes from within. It comes from being connected to our Creator. It comes from being connected to Elohim. Joy. So if you don't have joy, if you don't have the fruit of the Ruach within you, I highly recommend that you go on that journey where you have the fruit of the Ruach living inside of you. And you can plant those seeds in whoever you meet. You can plant those seeds in whoever you come across. And for the moment, that's all that I have right now as far as joy. I'll be back next Monday to talk about another flavor of the fruit of the Ruach. But if you want this joy, I advise you to accept Yahushua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, as your Lord and Savior. Get into your word and start living start living the life. Start living the life of a believer. Start, and you will have that joy. You will have that joy. You will have that peace. You will have that understanding. You will have that connection with Elohim, and you won't have so much of the things that come along with life. Life can be full of darkness, and sometimes we can get caught up in the darkness of the world with all that goes on within the world. But if you have the fruit of the Ruach, you won't be touched. You will outshine the darkness, and you can be the light in somebody else's dark life. So you want to get in your word. You want to be full of joy as you start your self-love journey. Again, I am Patricia Shanice from Epiphany. I am worth it. And we have our next discussion panel in Hampton, Virginia on November 8th at 3 o'clock p.m. Tickets are currently on my website at epiphanyIamworthit.com. So get your tickets, be in the room, and start investing in your healing. Start investing in your future. And right now, that's all for now.